Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's the first of four between the Tennessee Smokies and the Montgomery Biscuits. Division rivals do battle. Next. Manny Castillo, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matt, this guy keeps his team in the ball game. He's won 2 of his last 3 starts, so he's been throwing the ball really well. And one of the keys for this guy is getting early outs to keep his pitch count down. If he can do that, he should be able to get into the 7th or 8th inning in this one here today.
Into the box, Chet Cox. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Batting second, the first baseman, Esteban Gonzalez.
Digging in, Esteban Gonzalez. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. The 2-2. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Game time temperature tonight, a comfortable 66 degrees at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
He doubled up on that one, Danny. Back-to-back changeups. Nice job by the batter right there, staying on that pitch.
That's one of the things that this pitcher will do, though, Mark. His changeup is so good, he's not afraid to throw it back-to-back pitches.
Into the box, Timothy McCormick. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. Fellas, you take a look at our homestanding ball club as they come into this one tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty. Dan, this team is playing well. They're getting closer in the division race. I guess my question to you, I want to ask you, did you find that you started to really pitch better as the summer months started to get hotter?
No doubt about it. Not only does his team start feeling better, but I think you get a good vibe starting to go throughout the clubhouse. You realize that the schedule is starting to wind itself down. Every game is more important. The bigger the game, hopefully the better you play. And this team's been playing some really good baseball lately.
Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
3-2 pitch. Swung on, and this ball is hammered. Forget about it. Gone! So a 3-run shot to right center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 3-0 ball game.
Yeah, he's looked pretty shaky from the first pitch, and things just kind of spiraled out of control from there. I think these guys smelled blood in the water, and they punctuated with a 3-run job and an early lead.
In now, Greg Jansen. 2-2.
Hey, I love that pitch right there. Better execution after just giving up an extra base hit.
Chopper to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
He's going right
into the box now. Andrew Stevenson hit out towards second, fielded cleanly, and there's out number 2. Digging in, Clarence Hagan comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Now the payoff pitch home, and that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Well, some might say a walk there is okay because you've got first base open, but he's been struggling out there, and if you're going to work around hitters, you don't want to work around hitters in the bottom of the lineup.
So striding in, Oliver Zager. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Jansen at second. Hagan at first. 2 out in the inning. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Another full count pitch home. A swing and a ground ball to third. He's right there. Throw on to first, and they're able to escape the monster inning as the side is retired. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up. The Smokies are on top 3-0. Rich Lorenz will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
At the plate, Jesse Pitts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Grounded slowly to the left side. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Vinny Oliveros.
So striding forward now, Vinny Oliveros. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And guys, you take a look at our visitors here with the early lead tonight as we play the bottom of the first. They come in winners of 2 straight, and they've been playing some good baseball as well.
Yeah, Matty, this team needs to keep their focus. Short road trips have a tendency to sneak up on you. Next thing you know, you drop 2 or 3 games, and then you're back in your home ballpark. They have to find a way to go out there and execute all facets of the game and squeak a few of these wins out.
Coming to the plate now, Octavio Veras. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
In now, Wendell Lombard. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left on. On now to the top half of inning number 2. The Smokies lead it 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ray Fortenberry.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-2. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
There are two parts to every great catch. One, getting the right route to make the play, and two, hanging on. That was a terrific diving catch by the outfielder.
Standing in, Chet Cox. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. One out, nobody on. Oh, and he hung the slider here, and it's a towering drive out to deep left field. This ball is gone. A home run. A solo shot here to left. 8th home run on the season for him as they move on top 4-0.
Well, he won his last start, but he didn't give up any long balls. He's already given up 2 here, so he's got his work cut out for him if he's going to get the W in this one. He's going to have to start keeping the ball in the yard for starters.
At the plate now, Estevan Gonzalez. Oh, good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Line drive to left. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with 1 away. Wow, he almost made a heck of a play in left.
Yeah, Matty, you can't fault the left fielder there. You'll see he makes a tremendous effort, but he just can't haul it in, and it gets past him for an extra base hit. Like the effort, though.
To the plate now, Timothy McCormick. That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Oh, look at that stop. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. So here's the cleanup hitter, Billy McKinney. He went deep in his first at-bat, and we'll see what he's got in store for us here. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Men on third with 2 down. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall.
Looks like the pitching coach is going to come out and have a word with him. Don't like to see that in the second inning, but once he makes sure he's okay physically, I'm sure it'll be just words of encouragement the rest of the way.
Here comes the manager out of the first base dugout heading for the mound. And it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Paul Wood enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. At the plate, Greg Jansen sent on the ground out to second. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. The Smokies are on top, 5-0. Now in the box, Lucas Pitts. First shot for him here. 2 hits in 5 trips a night ago. The 1-2. Slapped hard the opposite way. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So now to the plate, Herbert Gilchrist. He pulls this one into right, and that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. On to second, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Back-to-back doubles now, and that's a great way to get an inning going. The leadoff man shows him how it's done, and he comes right behind him following suit. Lacing a double of his own could be a big inning if this continues.
Standing in now, Jimmy Cooper. Called a strike, and it's full 3-2. And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Batting 8, the designated hitter.
Now at the plate, Doug Story, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Line softly toward the hole. And that's in there. Base hit. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, Dero, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. Zinger stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
The third baseman, Jesse Pitts.
So stepping in, Jesse Pitts. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Still only 1 out in the inning. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2-2.
Guess who tipped their hand? They were sitting all over a piece of cheese. He flew open on the front side.
Hit out toward second. Reined in. To second for 1. On to first. Not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Now batting, Vinny Oliveros. And their runners at the corners now. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Smokies lead it 5-2. All set for the start of the inning, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew Stevenson. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. And he will run this one down, moving to his right, and that's the first out of the inning.
Number 19.
Settling in now, Clarence Hagan. He drew a walk his first time up. The 1-1 home. Misses for the second ball. Bases are empty, one man out. Fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. Scooped up. And that's the second out.
Now batting.
So coming to the plate, Oliver Zager. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little too tall that time. 3-1 now.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full. 3-2.
He was able to sneak that fastball by him on 3-1, so now we've got a battle on our hands.
Bases are empty here with two men out. Into center field, line drive, base hit. So on a full count pitch, he's able to get on base and keep the inning going.
Hey, sometimes you get lucky right there. Looked like a 3-2 pitch out of the zone. Could have got on base via the walk, but he wanted a knock instead.
Into the box, Ray Fortenberry to 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's 3-2 now to the number 9 hitter.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, run first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Leading off the inning, Octavio Veras, and they'll need him to get something going here. Into the windup, here comes the 2-2 pitch. This one is launched. Look at this. Looking up is the right fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Solo shot to right center. Home run number 16 for him on the year, and it's a 5-3 game now.
Hey, that wasn't a particularly good pitch right here. This guy doesn't get away with very many mistakes. He's going to have to do a better job pitching out of the middle part of the plate.
Plate now, Wendell Lombard. Popped up. Gonzalez shading to his right. And that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder,
Riding
14.
in once again, Lucas hits. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. 1 out, nobody on. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Misses, ball 2. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
To the plate now, Herbert Gilchrist. count remains full. And a fastball is hit on the ground towards short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So one run here on one hit, which was the home run. No errors and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Smokies are on top 5-3. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Chet Cox. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Hit weakly on the ground to short. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 4.
Into the box now, Estevan Gonzalez. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
And he's got to build off that last AB. He battled. Usually when you battle, you get in that swing mode. A lot of pitches, you'll swing at the rosin bag. I love the fact that he was able to work a double in last at bat. Let's see if we get more of the same right here.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now, 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Bases are empty, one man out. Flares this one over toward first, but this will be taken easily at first, and there are 2 gone.
Now back. Left field.
Ready for another shot now, Timothy McCormick. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
He chases out of the zone for strike 3, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next it'll be the outfielder, Jimmy Hooper.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
In now, Doug Story. Good job going down and hanging with it that time. Now another 2-2. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Full count still. Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the 2nd out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Thurman Ponson, grounded softly to the right. He's got it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. We played 4 full. The Smokies lead it 5-3. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in is the DH, Billy McKinney. A 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Center fielder giving chase. He can't get there in time, and now it hops over the wall for a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
So now to the plate, Greg Jansen. And this one's in the dirt. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. A runner at second, nobody out. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and hit for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Stepping up to the plate, Andrew Stevenson. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 2-2. Line drive to center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 6-3 game.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send it. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Ready now, Clarence Hagan comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Road. He fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Stepping in now, Oliver Zager shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The second baseman, Ray Fortenberry.
At the plate, Ray Fortenberry. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
Two down, runners at first and second. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Just missed with the 2-2 count, and it runs full now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
3-2 pitch. Hit hard to the right side. And, oh, it comes up on him there as it kicks off the glove. The relay. Throw to second, and he's out. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So 2 runs on 4 hits here. No errors, and 1 man left on. Standing in now, Jesse Pitts. Easy fly ball into shallow center field. Long run for the center fielder. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Vinny Oliveros, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
Really doesn't matter which side of the plate this guy bats from. He hits very well. He hits right-handed pitching very well, swinging left-handed, and swinging from the right side against lefties. The numbers are quite the same. This guy flat out can hit from either side.
Their count now at 2-2. Softly hit to short. Fielded cleanly. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Octavio Veras.
The last at-bat, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. He stays alive, still 2-2.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
3-2, full count. Now the payoff pitch home. Line toward right center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Into the box, Wendell Lombard. Trying to send him packing for the second time. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Racing back the center fielder, and it's gone. Two-run shot to straightaway center, and even 30 home runs on the year. And that lead is trimmed to 7-5 here.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Into the box now, Lucas hits. That's popped up, now towards short right field. Fortenberry's got it, and the side is retired. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 7-5. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chet Cox. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Well, you gotta love a live young arm. He's got an electric fastball, and if he can learn to harness that and work in his solid secondary stuff, he's going to have a really nice career on the mound. Not everyone is gifted with a fastball like that.
In now, Estevan Gonzalez. A bouncer up the middle. Reined in. On to first, and there were 2 down. Ready once again, Timothy McCormick. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Weak grounder down the line at third. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So they go down without a whimper here. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Smokies are on top, 7-5. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Herbert Gilchrist. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Cox is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Jimmy Hooper. A 1-1 home. Has some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. Can't connect there. It's 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. ripped down the first base line. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Striding forward now is the DH, Doug Story. Now the 2-1 pitch is looked at off the plate for a ball.
3-1 count, tying run on the on-deck circle. You have to be very careful right here to make a quality pitch on 3-1.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Man, the pitcher's wondering how he didn't get that call. Busted him inside on a 3-1 count, and the ump thought it was just a tad off the plate. Tough to get the benefit of the doubt from the umpire when you fall behind in a count like that, though.
Digging in to try it again, Thurman Ponson. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one, and he's back standing. A runner on first with 2 away. Line drive to left. And that's in for a base hit. Make it a 1 for 3 game so far.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly through the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Now out of the dugout comes the manager as he'll make his way towards the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll leave with the lead. Can't lose this one, but he is responsible for the 2 runners out there, so he could get a no decision if they were to come around and score. Aldo Calderon trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 5, Aldo Calderon.
To the plate now, Jesse Pitts. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Chris Hull is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. Seventh inning ready to roll, and striding forward the designated hitter Billy McKinney. Yanked high and deep down the line in right, and it's a foul ball. Heading out toward shallow right. Pitts is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Ready for another chance, Greg Jansen. He flew out in his last at-bat. This is line to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
That's what we refer to in the biz as a hanger right there. He's lucky he's getting his baseball back.
Stepping in now, Andrew Stevenson. He pulls this one into right, and a dive, but it rattles in and out of the glove. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, number 19.
So now to the plate, Clarence Hagan. Now a swing and a fly ball, and foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. First and second now, 1 man out. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. The runners will hold tight, but it's a full count now, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed, strike 3.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Oliver Zager. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. Two men are on with two men out. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
Oh, that's a walk that could really change the complexion of the game. With the bases loaded, if he gives up a base hit right here, it could get real ugly.
Now to the plate, Ray Fortenberry. Here's the 1-1.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
The set and the 2-1. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. The 2-2 pitch. Now a ball hit in the air, and this looks like it'll get him out of it. Hooper is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and standing in as the switch-hitting second baseman, Vinny Oliveros.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Calderon, a right-hander who stands an even 6 feet. He throws a 4-seam fastball, a 2-seamer, a changeup, a curve, and a sinker. The 1-2 is in there, a called strike 3.
Flat out locked him up with a changeup right there. Usually you're trying for a swing and miss when you throw that pitch in a 2-strike count, but clearly he wasn't looking for it, so it's a backwards K for him.
Into the box now, Octavio Veras, and he lays off for a ball. 2-1. The pitch. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Wendell Lombard waits on deck. Ball 4.
The batter, the first baseman, Wendell.
Ready to take his hacks again, Wendell Lombard, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Boy, this guy right here on that last AB, how about straightaway center field? He hits a bomb, and as a pitcher, you're trying to pitch to the big part of the ballpark, but a guy like this, if he has pop to hit it out to center field, I might have to think pitching this guy down and away down on the corner. Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters, but he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Lucas hits, but a single here could reduce the deficit to only 1. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Down a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And that misses. Ball 4, and he's going to need to settle down in a hurry now because he's in a peck of trouble.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Now pitching for Tennessee.
So with a left-handed hitter waiting, they'll go to their own left-hander out of the bullpen. Herbert Gilchrist will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only one out now. 2-1 pitch as that circle change swung on and missed. 2-2.
Hey, that's the kind of swing you'd like to see a guy take with the bases loaded. He's going for the downs.
Here's the 2-2. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, last two pitches back-to-back off speed, then he's late on the fastball. He could pretty much do anything he wants right here on the mound.
Fastball well outside. The 3-2 pitch. Oh, and it misses. Ball 4, and that will force home a run.
Wow, they went to the pen because they liked the matchup, and what does he do? He walks the first guy he faces to bring in a run, so much for that strategy. Makes you wonder if they'll turn to him again next time in this situation.
Stepping into the box, Jimmy Hooper, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2. 1 out with the possible tying and go-ahead runs on base here. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And a relay home. He's safe at the plate. It's a big 2-out hit, and that ties the ball game.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
2 down, runners at first and second. Hit high and deep to left field. Looking up is the left fielder. Still going back. Gone! So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. 8th home run on the season for him as they jump ahead by 3. Ponson. The 1-2 is a breaking ball. They can't find the zone, and it's even at 2. 2 out, nobody on. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. But not before 5 cross the plate, with the big blow being this 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 10-7. John McCabe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 7, John McCabe.
Chet Cox will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Nope, outside.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Standing in now, Estevan Gonzalez turned on down the line. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now here's the pitch.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a changeup is bounced to second. He's got it, and there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Timothy McCormick. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. The 2-2. This is on the ground over to first. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. So they breeze through this half of the inning. Home half of the 8th straight ahead. The Biscuits lead it 10-7. Scott Haskett is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 20, Scott Haskett.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Jesse Pitts. The 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Throw into second. Throw won't get him.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Stepping in now, Vinny Oliveros. Look out, a fastball up near his dome, and that'll wake you up a bit. No one out with a runner at second. And he misses there for ball 4, so runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The catcher, number 00. Octavio.
Stepping into the box, Octavio Veras, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, at the plate, he kind of got bailed out on that previous pitch. I think it should have been a strike. Then he goes down looking, and you really can't feel too sorry for him. Not a lot of protecting with 2 strikes there.
In now, Wendell Lombard. Way outside, nearly to the backstop, 2-1.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Hit back up the middle. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. But the recovery will come too late, and the bases are loaded now.
Boy, you know, D-Row, every pitcher loves that. Shortstop does a great job just to knock that ball down to keep it from the outfield, to keep that runner from advancing all the way to home.
Yeah, and as a former middle infielder, Dan, we love this stuff. This is what gets you jacked up, trying to save runs for your pitcher, give you another chance to execute and get us out of this inning.
To the plate now, Lucas Pitts. Fastball just inside. Bases are loaded here, 1 man out. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Scooped up, 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
They couldn't turn the inning-ending double play. They just get the force out at second, and the runner scores from third.
Into the box now, Herbert Gilchrist. Lays off the slider that time, 2-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Back up the middle. And that'll get by into center field for a base hit. And the run is in to score from third.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Elliot Quintero enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Number 27, Elliot Quintero.
So now to the plate, Jimmy Hooper. Hot shot on the ground to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. 9th inning coming up, and Montgomery's out in front here, 12-7. Dan Cabrera comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. That'll bring up Billy McKinney. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Hit hard up the middle. And this will make its way into center field for a base hit, and the leadoff man's aboard now to open the 9th.
Boy, talk about having a debut. He gets his 4th knock of the game, but mixed in with one of those 4 was a round tripper. Not a bad day.
Yeah, you have 5, maybe a handful of games that you can throw out 4 knocks throughout the course of the year. Add in a tater to go with it. He's smiling. His food's going to taste better tonight.
At the plate now, Greg Jansen. He's right there. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Stepping in, Andrew Stevenson. 1 out and a runner on second base. And he misses 2-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1.
I'm absolutely shocked he took that pitch right there. Right in the wheelhouse, low 90s heater. That's one you gotta let go on.
Here now the 2-2. High in the air out to center field. Hooper is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Clarence Hagan. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do.
And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
4 wins in a row for these guys, and I'm sure they're feeling pretty good about themselves. We'll see how long they can keep this up.
12-7, the final score in this ball game. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Chris Hull earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. From my partners Dan Plesac and Mark DeRosa, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Time of the ball game. 3 hours and 58 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home